A big hello from me and welcome back to Paul Rolls Dice, and I've managed to find a new expansion for Bloodborne the board game. When I say new, I mean new for me. This game's been out a few years. The expansions tend to disappear into the nether once they're out of the Kickstarter phase, but this is quite cheap on Amazon right now. This is normally an 80 or 90 pound game in the UK, 80 or 90 pounds. But at the minute, this is £39.99 on Amazon for the Forsaken Cainhurst Castle. I am very excited. I needed to snag it, and I'd like to do a very quick unboxing for you guys. So if you have played this game before, or you're looking to play this game, let's dive in and take a look at this wonderful expansion. So we'll flip it over. First and foremost, explore a forsaken bastion of horrors. So unlike a lot of the expansion packs for this game, this one doesn't come with any new player options, any new hunters to play as, but it does come with new enemy miniatures, 2 new bosses, lots of new map tiles, 2 full campaigns, and some more equipment for our hunters anyway. So let's rip this cellophane off and we will take a look at the components. Cellophane off, let's dive in. The artwork on these boxes is absolutely beautiful as well. Spared no expense. This is not a cheap cash-in. This is a very cool use of an IP. So first and foremost, we have the new tiles. So these are internal ones for the Cainhurst Castle area of the video game. So there's just a base tile. We have Statue Turret Hall. Hunters suffer -1 speed to dodge while on this tile. That's not very nice. Instead of drawing a random treasure chest, draw 3, or consumables it is, draw 3 and select 1, shuffle the others back into the game. We have an empty corridor there as well, some enemy spaces and treasures. These are really cool. Tile set number 2, we have another named one, which is rooftop access. This space is adjacent to the rooftop space. 3 spaces on that one, some consumables, some enemy spawns. Pretty good. And then, ooh, this is nice. So we have 2 standard size ones. Interact on a lamp space to teleport to any other lamps. That's the entranceway lamp. That's essentially the center of the board when you play these campaigns. But then we have an oversized tile, which is Queen's Chamber and the Throne Room with a lamp as well. Oh, we flipped this one over. This has actually got a backside. So this is, if you've played the Bloodborne board game, this is where a boss happens. The first time I played this game, I called this boss Dirty Gandalf because I didn't know his name. And he's now stuck as Dirty Gandalf. There is also a lamp there as well. Interesting. Right. These have kind of fallen over a little bit, but let's have a look at these first. So we've got a boss there for Martyr Logarius. And Martyr Logarius is the boss, of course. Can I get into these? Yes, I can. So bosses come with phases in this game. So that's phase 2, phase 1 just there. So if I play it solo, he's got 10 HP, 10 health. Then he goes down to 8. Then we've got Annalise, Queen of the Vile Bloods. 3 health for all of them. Ooh. So maybe she's one you don't really want to attack, because I'm assuming if you do attack her, something bad happens. That's why she's got low health. 2 new Hunter's weapons as well. Firearms, we've got the Evelyn. And we have the cannon. So what do these do? So the cannon is maybe used to make a slow attack at 3 damage. When enemy makes a basic attack, automatically stagger that enemy. So that's just a standard firearm. Right, we have the Forsaken Cainhurst Castle rules and some new enemies. So we'll take a look at these. Cainhurst Castle rules branching campaign. This expansion contains 2 unique campaigns that share a common chapter 1. Players' choices through this game will branch them into one of the 2 full campaigns. That is interesting. Players should always start by using the Forsaken Castle deck. Through play, it will instruct the players on how to proceed. The Martyr's Legacy and Queen's Legacy decks are never used on their own, only use these decks when instructed. And also a bonus chapter. This expansion includes the Forsaken Legacy bonus chapter. Forsaken Legacy is never played on its own, but incorporated into other non-Cainhurst campaigns. To incorporate this bonus chapter into your campaign, take the Cainhurst Summons consumable card and add it to the consumables deck. That's similar to the Forsaken Forest DLC, where you can add essentially a deck of side mission cards into a campaign that you're already running. And then we have the Forsaken Castle Cainhurst rules tiles. This expansion features a unique set of tiles identified by this. These tiles are only utilised in the Cainhurst Castle campaigns. Do not use them when playing any other campaigns. And then the identifier is there. They function exactly like usual cards and can be identified by the symbol to allow you to separate them from your core box. Cool. So that's that. We'll go into the creatures now. So we have a Blood Licker. Basic attack is speed 3, health 2. Special, tongue lashing, speed 3, health 2, but it does cause stagger. The ability is Blood Frenzy. Flip another enemy action. Next attack deals +1 damage for each blood echo on the hunter. Oof, so the more enemies you've killed, it's like hunting your blood echoes, hunting your souls. And these do tend to have 2 sides, so when you pick these, you can like flip them up in the air, and whichever side it lands on, that's the side you'll use. It gives the enemies some extra variation. So that's got a leaping slam with stun. Flip another enemy action. After its next attack, it heals 1, so instead of dealing more damage, it heals 1. Forsaken Castle Spirit, 3 health. Basic attack is dagger at medium speed. Scream, all hunters within 1 space suffer frenzy and stun. Oof. This game has got 4 debuffs: frenzy, stun, poison, and stagger, I think it is. Yeah. If they were already frenzied, Forsaken Castle Spirit also makes 1 dagger attack. And then ability, Ethereal Form. Block all damage from the hunter's attack. After resolving all attacks, it activates again. When Spirit activates, place it in the hunter's space, so it just teleports. Wow, that's filthy. Dagger for basic again, / combo. Even if this attack is dodged, hunter must dodge speed 3, so you've got to do 2 dodges essentially. That's not nice. Cain Servant, 3 health, so it's a bit of a weakling. Cain Strike, yeah, 2 damage. That causes frenzy, does the special corruption. Slow speed, did 2 damage. After the hunter's attack, unless servant was slain, activate all Forsaken Spirits within a tile. Wow. Summon spirit, spawn a Forsaken Castle Spirit in this space and flip another action. That's nasty. And then it's got Blowgun, which gives deals poison. Corruption, hunter suffers frenzy. After hunter's attack, activate all Forsaken Castle Spirits within a tile. Yeah, that's not nice. Lost Child of Antiquity. Speed 2, damage 2 for basic. Screech, cause a stun cannot be dodged. Target all hunters within one space. And then the ability is Grab and Fly. Unless the hunter dodges at speed 3, they and the Lost Child move 2 spaces towards the nearest enemy, then suffer 2. Lord. That special is Double Slam. After resolving all attacks, unless his attack was staggered, Lost Child makes an additional Double Slam. Nice. Ooh. So we've got a Vile Blood Knight. We've got the 1 to 2 player side with 10 health. And we have the 3+ with that. Now the attacks, I think, are the same. The only difference is health goes up. So basic Sword Slash. If Vile Blood Knight has any blood dregs, remove 1, and this attack gains a speed and a damage. Deadly Riposte. I don't know what blood dregs are at the minute, but we'll have a look. Speed 3, damage 2, stagger and stun. If this attack deals any damage, the knight gains an insight token. So that's a blood dreg. Ability is Vile Blood Knight gains 1 blood dreg. Block a damage from the hunter's attack for each blood dreg on the knight. Starved Blood Liquor. Right, Ravenous Mauling. Gain a speed and a damage for each blood echo on the hunter. Tantrum, stun. Target all hunters in the space. Evasive Leap. At speed 2 before the hunter's attack, move the Blood Liquor 1 space away, so that can force your attack to miss. After resolving all attacks, Blood Liquor activates again. Cain's Knight Servant. So these are similar to these, but upgraded versions. Basic Rapier, cannot be dodged. If hunter's attack is medium or slow speed, block 1. Deadly Thrust, just 4 straight damage at speed slow. You want to get out of the way of that. Parry, unless hunter's attack staggers, the hunter's attack is staggered, and they suffer damage equal to their attacker's damage. Okay, right, that's filth. So that's all of those. These are so this is the boss deck and the items of this. Now I won't go through these because I don't want to spoil the boss's attack patterns and things, just in case you are going to play it yourself. And the same is of these. Now these are really cool. You get a lot of content in this for £40. Normally an £80 set. So Martyr's Legacy, Executioner Covenant. So there's one mission, one campaign. Queen's Legacy, 2 campaign, but then there's these as well. So that's the introduction deck there. We'd read that first, we set everything up, and then we can branch out into these 2. And that is, I think that's the side quest or something. They're the rewards. We won't read those. So you're getting a lot of content in this. I'm looking forward to playing this. I'm yet to finish all of the campaigns of the base game. I've done 2 of the 4 campaigns, and I really should record them. I really should do a recording. I did a long time ago a tabletop simulator digital version of a playthrough of chapter 1 of campaign 1 from the base game, so I'll leave a link somewhere above if you want to watch that. It is a very old video, so I do forgive the cringe, but I will be running the proper game at some point as well. The actual components, I do like playing tabletop simulator, but real components is better now. So I'm not deafening you. I'm going to pause this and I'm going to open it, and we are open. So we'll go through all the figures. So we get four of these little ones. I should really paint these at some point as well. The detail on these is fantastic. It's like it's got a little sleeping cap like a Victorian one with a candle there and a walking stick. We have a starved beast who likes to deal more damage depending on how many souls we've got. So the more enemies we kill, the stronger his damage output is. We've then got the little flying creepy things. Again, beautiful sculpts. So these are the ones that can pick you up and fly you across the map a few squares just to annoy you. Then we have the spirits, who can teleport and summon into your space and do some dirty stabby attacks. We then have these knights with a very, very nice, is that the rapier sword? That is very nice. They just look deadly. We have the little queen on the throne who has 3 health, so we don't really want to, I don't think we want to attack her, do we? Unless the campaign dictates that we do so. And then we have Dirty Gandalf himself, the boss, Martyr Logarius. Look at that figure. That is absolutely stunning. The scythe is beautiful. The sword is really nice. The cloak, I would love to paint this. That is really, really cool. This is now my 3rd expansion. I have Forbidden Woods, Murgo's Loft. It's my 4th expansion. I've got the Chalice Dungeon, which introduces PvP to the game, and then there's this one. This one might be my favourite looking one, to be honest, just because just the amount of content we get, all of that, and it's going to be a really, really fun time trying to not get absolutely annihilated in this game. But my friends, that is Forsaken Cainhurst Castle, the expansion, one of many expansions for the Bloodborne board game. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like if you did. I'll see you in the comments if you want to talk about this game. Let me know what you think. If you want me to play it, just shout at me. Shout at me until I decide to do it. Until then, my friends, have an awesome one. I'll see you in the next video.